is a Norcal derby in the USL Championship on Star Wars Day, as today I am going to Oakland and going to the Coliseum to watch a USL Championship match between the Oakland Roots versus Sacramento Republice. Now, this is actually going to be the first time I'm going to be going to the Coliseum to watch an Oakland Roots game, and the Oakland Roots, of course, are making the Coliseum as their main venue, at least for this year, after the Oakland A's moved out of the stadium just last year. And there's no doubt that this is going to be one of the more marquee matchups that the Roots are going to be playing at the Coliseum. I expect there's probably going to be a big crowd for this game, knowing the fact that this is a derby between two hated teams in the Norcal region. So, yeah, let's see if the force is going to be with one of these teams at the end of this derby. Let's go soccer. So we have just arrived here at the Coliseum, and as we're now making our walk through the BART pedestrian bridge to the stadium. And I gotta say, this is probably one of the best ever walk to the entrance. It just brings back so many nostalgia memory of me walking on this bridge to watch an A's game. And you know, of course, the A's no longer play here at the Coliseum and now play up in the capital in Sacramento. This is still a very nostalgic moment to walk here. Make my way to the Coliseum. All right, so as I make my way to the entrance of the stadium, I just want to give you guys a little background information about this match. So we're still early in the USL Championship season, with most teams have played 8 games, with a couple of teams playing 7 games, and even a couple play only 6 games into the new season. And so far, both of these teams are desperate in terms of getting a win. I mean, both of these teams have not got off to this start in the USL Championship. And while that's kind of expected with the Oakland Roots, with them kind of being struggle in this league ever since they enter it, this is definitely not expected with the Sacramento Republice. They have been considered to be one of the better teams in the Western Conference over the years, but this season it's been a disastrous start for their season. And even though they only play 6 games into the season, they're currently dead last in the Western Conference, whereas the Roots, they're not faring any better. They're currently 3rd from bottom, with the Roots currently having 7 points and the Republic with 6 points. And the only saving grace for the Republic is that they do have a game in hand over the Roots, and also a couple of games in hand over teams above them. But certainly, like I said, both of these teams desperately need a win to kickstart the season, and what a way to do it in this rivalry between both of these teams on Star Wars Day. All right, so as we made our way to the entrance, you can see there are the supporter group for the Roots, and I'm assuming they're going to make their way into the entrance of the stadium. There's actually a pretty big line for the entrance, which is a little bit concerning considering the fact that we actually just got 25 minutes before the kickoff of this match. I'm pretty sure the security will go relatively quick, but definitely don't want to miss kickoff of this match once I get into the stadium. Just arrived inside the venue, and as you can see, both teams are doing their pre-game warm-up. These are the Sacramento Republic players doing their pre-game warm-up, and then on the other side are the Oakland Roots players doing their pre-game warm-up, and also are announcing the starting 11. We're about to do so, but we still got about 25 minutes before the beginning of this match. All right, so I've just made my way to my seat. I'm actually sitting where it used to be the first base area here at the Coliseum. We also have a good contingent of Republic away supporters making the trip about 100 miles down south here to Oakland. Like I said, we still got about 20 minutes or so before the kickoff of this match. And now it looks like both teams is heading to the center circle. And in just a bit, we're going to get ready for the start of this Norcal derby in the USL Championship from the Coliseum on Star Wars Day. And the referee gets this Norcal derby in the USL Championship underway. Sacramento Republic is actually going to be going with their old glory red kit, going from right to left. As Oakland Roots are going to be going all white today, and already an earlier chance, and well, that's going to be the end of the attack, as it's going to be a free kick coming up. But we are underway here. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon here at the Coliseum. It's a looping ball, and it's headed away. Only halfway clear, as Sacramento looking to try to take the lead early. Saves it, and the second effort is right to the keeper. As well, what a big chance that is for the Roots. That player that follow up, you got to say, he's got to do better there. Now in on goal. Speaking of in on goal, here comes the Republic, and what a save that is by the keeper. And able to gather it on the second attempt. And, well, I gotta say, I don't know what's better, the save or that touch there by that Republic player. He knocked that one down off his back, almost like a scorpion first touch. Nevertheless, what a save that is. With these free kick kind of routine, we usually see a player lying down on the ground. So you're trying to go over the wall, and that is going to be a corner, is it? Yeah, it is. Looks like it might have took a nick either off the wall or the goalkeeper, but nevertheless, that was a decent free kick attempt. What a ball, and now here comes the Republic, and that is going to go wide. As I think that was more of a cross than a shot, but Ford was there in the back post and able to get to the attacker, and now he's going to try to bring it back to a dangerous area, and that is cleared the way there from the Republic, as that was looking dangerous there, at least in a Republic perspective. Almost like sitting in the dangerous area there. And that is going to be the halftime whistle at halftime here at the Coliseum. This Norcal derby in the USL Championship. It is scoreless between the Roots of Oakland and the Republic of Sacramento. So it's halftime here at the Coliseum as it's scoreless in this Norcal derby in the USL Championship between Oakland Roots and Sacramento Republic. And it's been a bit of an even start to the first half. Both of these teams definitely have their fair share of possession and fair share of chances, but neither side has been able to get the breakthrough. I don't think either of these sides has been pretty good when it comes to the final third play either. You know, both of these teams kind of also show at times why they're currently near the bottom of the Western Conference in the USL Championship. But yeah, let's see how the second half is going to be. Let's see if we're going to get a goal here in the second half. And certainly this game probably is not going to be similar to the last time when we saw both of these teams play against each other, where that game ended in a 5-2 affair. So yeah, let's see who's going to get the crucial opener and draw first blood in this Norcal derby in the USL Championship. Now it looks like some of the players are back on the pitch to do their second half pre-warm-up, and in just a bit we're going to get ready for the start of the second half between the Oakland Roots and Sacramento Republic. And the referee gets the second half underway after a scoreless first half. Let's see who's going to get the opening goal in this Norcal derby. Underway again here for the second half between the Roots and the Republic. And straight away, here comes the Republic with an early chance, and it's knocked away. It's the Republic again. So they center this one, and it's clear the way. And, well, the referee has pointed to the spot. It's a penalty. And a yellow card is being shown. I'm not quite sure what exactly happened there. We'll see on the replay. But the referee has pointed to the spot, and the Republic is about to have a spot kick here to get the opening goal of this game. Big moment here for the opening goal. Here's the penalty, and it's in! It is 1-0 in favor of the Republic. Your away fans goes absolutely nuts here. Sacramento has drawn first blood just 2.5 minutes into this second half. Away. It's a corner here for the Republic, looking to double their lead. Oh, and that one was heading to a dangerous area toward the back post, and it's going to be out of play for a goal kick. So here comes the free kick, trying to sneak under the wall, and that actually hits the side netting. All right, we play a little over the hour mark in this game, and it's the Republic with a 1-0 lead over the Oakland Roots, courtesy of a penalty that was definitely a little questionable. I mean, you know, I look at the replay once, and, you know, there wasn't really a lot of contact in terms of that. I feel like it might have been a soft penalty, but nevertheless, you know, the Republic, they take advantage of that, scoring from the spot. And, you know, for the Roots, whether they agree that's a penalty or not, it's just not been a great start to the second half for them. They have come out the second half flat, and there's been a couple of times where the Republic had a chance to double their lead, and they certainly are looking to try to do that, especially with the way that the longer they stay at 1-0, the more that you feel like the Roots are eventually going to find themselves in this game and maybe get themselves the equalizer. Dangerous ball delivery in, and here comes the Roots, and that is going to be wide, and well, that was definitely the moment for the Roots to tie the game up at 1 apiece. Trying to hold on to this 1-goal advantage, and that effort is flat. flash wide there. Want to have other ideas as this one is flicked in toward the dangerous area, and that is going to be over the bar, as that was almost head tennis there that we saw on the other end. There's a foul here, and now things are kicking off here. Well, like I said, you know, this is a rivalry, this is a derby, and you know that there's going to be some bad bloods that's being shown, and there's an example of it there. One last chance here. And there won't be one last chance as the referee blows for the full-time whistle, and it's full-time here at the Coliseum. It's a away day delight again for those Republic fans here in the stands as they win their second game of the season and are out of the basement of the Western Conference. As the final score of this game, Sacramento Republic 1, Oakland Roots nothing. So it's just finished here at the Coliseum as I'm now making my way out of the stadium, and in the end it's Sacramento once again beating Oakland Roots on the road just like they did last year, and this time they did it definitely not in an emphatic fashion as what we saw last year when they won 5-2. They were able to win 1-0 this time against the Roots. The only goal came from the spot kick that we saw 2 minutes into the second half, and it was a bit of a questionable spot kick too, because the one replay I saw, it definitely looked like it was a very soft penalty in my opinion. But nevertheless, you know, I think overall the Republic probably did just enough to get this win, because the Roots pretty much didn't do much to create any chances, and even though they tried to do so late in this game, the Republic did a good job in terms of locking things down and preserve all 3 points, and most importantly getting their second win of the season, getting out of the gutter of the Western Conference. But either way, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, hit guys, if you like, smash the subscribe button, and yeah, I of course will see you guys next time with another Sports Hub series episode.